Warriors of the Dead is the first episode of the Otherworld Saga and the 195th overall episode of the Uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on July 28, 1993. Its original American air date was September 10, 2001. This episode starts out with Goku, Bubbles, Gregory, and King K on the Snakeway. Goku wants to go to Grand K's planet to meet the fighters there and rushes off to get there, and in a comical routine of rushing off and then running backwards to King K, complete with music playing backwards. Whenever Goku runs backwards, Goku figures out from King K that they need to catch a plane to get to Grand K's planet, and they need to return to King Yema's palace to get to that plane. Eventually, Goku uses instant transmission to bring all four of them there. In King Yema's judging place, Goku and King K get permission to board the plane, and they leave Bubbles and Gregory with King Yema. While the plane is bringing them to planet of Grand K, the duo see a lot of the other world. They soon arrive on Grand K's planet and see West K, a green alien, and some warriors waiting for the Master Grand K for some message. After West K makes fun of King K for being dead, and all the goofiness has ended, which includes King K and West K trying to bring Goku and Pikkon to fight to prove who is stronger, Grand K arrives. All bow to him, except a confused Goku, who eventually does so, after being comically harassed by King K. After Grand K lands, he begins dancing to rock music playing from his boombox, but eventually stops to inform everyone of problems in hell. Grand K explains, through a flashback, how Cell had arrived at King Yema's for judgment, and is cast into hell, through a trapdoor where he and Frieza team up, and begin causing terror. Grand K assigns the green alien called Pikkon to go to hell, and face the evil duo, but Goku goes to join him, thinking he cannot fight them by himself. Goku and Pikkon go to hell where they meet Goz and Mez. Then they see Cell and Frieza beating on two other ogres. King Cold and the Ginyu Force are also there. Then Cell flings an ogre to the Mountain of Needles, but Goku saves the ogre. Frieza is surprised to see Goku and sends Berta, Jeez, Ricky Manguldo out to fight Goku. Goku hits them once each, and they fall into the bloody pond. When Cell attacks Goku, Pikkon uses the burning chute to knock him into the bloody pond, frightening Frieza. Pikkon easily beats up Frieza and King Cold. He then performs the Hyper Tornado to impact Cell and the Ginyu Force out of the bloody pond and throw them to the Mountain of Needles. Next, Frieza, Cell, the Ginyu Force, and King Cold are shown beat up in a jail cell. Goku and Pikkon return to Grand K's planet, and Goku explains to King K of Pikkon's immense energy and he even wants to fight him. King K just wants Goku to be wise. Then the episode ends.
Trivia: in the original Japanese promotional clip for this episode, as seen in the last episode, Goku turns Super Saiyan as he fights his past enemies. However, for whatever reason, Toei Animation decided that Goku would hide this ability to go Super Saiyan from Pikkon until the two actually fought. Since the animation for the episode was already completed and there was no time to change Goku's appearance completely, Toei went in and digitally altered Goku's hair and eyes back to black, giving him a look similar to a pseudo Super Saiyan. This form was later retroactively identified as Super Saiyan Power. The Shimoins from Broly, the legendary Super Saiyan, or rather two look-alike species, make a cameo appearance as two alien creatures play fighting. When King Kai lectures Goku about how they can never make bad time when they are dead, his halo disappears until Goku says that he cannot wait to meet the Master of Otherworld. A Kanasan look-alike also appears, albeit a different color. This is the first and only time Goku meets King Cold and Goldo, let alone fights them. It is very odd that Goku has to power up at all to fight the Ginyu Force, as on Namek, he was easily able to crush them without even using the Kaioken. This is possibly due to them getting stronger while being in hell for so long. The events of the second part of the episode are altered in the video game Dragon Ball Z Supersonic Warriors 2, where instead of Goku being helped by Pikkon, he goes to fight Frieza and Cell with Bardock, who was a participant in the Otherworld tournament. When Berta is writhing in pain after getting hit in the stomach, his eyes are white for a brief moment. The Ginyu Force's defeat mirrors their earlier defeat in the 95th episode of Dragon Ball Z. Transformed at last, they are all overwhelmed and end up getting knocked into the bloody pond. When King Kai and Goku arrive on Grand Kai's planet, They are greeted by two of King Kai's former pupils. One of them wears a white gi and bears a striking resemblance to Ryu, the main protagonist of the Street Fighter video game series. Goku and Ryu are known to be similar in many ways, given that they are both martial arts masters always seeking new challengers in order to become as strong as possible. They both have control over ki and throw their signature moves in a very similar fashion, Goku's Kamehameha and Ryu's Hadouken, and they both have a very strong appetite, although Ryu's appetite is only shown in Street Fighter 2 V.
Tournament Begins is the second episode of the Otherworld Saga and the 196th overall episode of the Uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on August 11th, 1993. Its original American air date was September 11th, 2001. Summary. On the Grand K's planet, Goku tells King K about Pikken's strength. King K tells him there are warriors that can match Pikken's strength. As they finish walking, all of King K's students come out to greet King K and Goku. King K introduces Goku to a few of them, including Alibu, who is from Earth. Just like Goku, King K tells Goku that everyone must train for 10,000 years to earn a lesson from the Grand K. Suddenly, the other three Ks walk over to King K, making fun of him for being dead. Goku wonders how many Ks there are, so Alibu explains it to him. After East K taunts King K some more, West K suggests they hold a tournament to see who has taught their students the best. The Grand K likes the idea of a tournament. Then, Grand K walks off, and everyone follows. Grand K shows them the Otherworld Stadium, which is actually an area in space. Goku gets excited about fighting in the tournament, but East K unfairly questions Goku's right to participate. She tells Goku she will approve his participation if he beats her in a race. King K tells Goku to beat her. The race begins. East K is winning at first, but Goku bounces off some meteors and catches up with her. Suddenly, East K goes into hyperspeed. Goku starts flying faster and eventually catches up with her again, without even going at full speed. They both finish at the same time. Grand K is there waiting for them. He holds up a gold medal for the winner, but puts it on himself, since he got there first. As the tournament is about to begin, each of the Ks are encouraging their students. Goku is excited that Pikken will be fighting in the tournament. The announcer explains the rules of the tournament to everyone. The crowd starts to cheer as the first round begins, which has Alibu fighting Chopper Che, a short fighter from East Quadrant of the universe. Alibu tries to hit him, but cannot touch the little fighter. When he makes clones of himself, Alibu flies into the air and dodges all of them, making them crash into each other, knocking them out. Alibu wins the match. After some more fighting takes place, it is Goku's turn to battle. His opponent is Caterpie, a fighter from the South Galaxy. Caterpie tries to use an eye flash on Goku, but Goku flies into the air. Caterpie extends two of his arms and drags Goku into his grip. Then, he starts to tickle Goku. Everyone is stunned by this method of fighting. Goku is laughing uncontrollably. Suddenly, he powers up and sends Caterpie flying. Goku tells Caterpie that he is not very strong. Angry by Goku's remark, Caterpie walks towards him and turns into a pupa. The announcer says Caterpie is going through a stage of metamorphosis. He asks South K how long it will take for Caterpie to evolve. The South K estimates 0.1200 years. The stadium shakes as the spectators fall over in shock. No one wants to wait that long for the fight to end, so Grand K announces that Goku wins by default. Goku is happy that he won his first fight in the tournament. Water Fight is the third episode of the Otherworld Saga and the 197th overall episode of the Uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on August 18th, 1993. Its original American air date was September 12th, 2001. The episode begins with the announcer announcing the contenders for the quarterfinals. Fighters from South, Torby and Fraug, East, Aqua, West, Mirako, Tapika, and Pikken. North, Goku and Alibu. First match, Torby vs Tapika. Torby is red and white with miniature cell wings. Tapika is this small cat-like man. Tapika demonstrates his speed running circles around Torby, impressing everyone. Torby flies toward Tapika throwing a punch, but Tapika is too fast. When Tapika was going for the final, he stops and gives up because he's tired. Everybody falls in him style. West K makes an excuse about the ring, saying it's made for big people. King K replies by saying he's a sore loser. Next up, Frog vs Mireko. Mireko is a huge dinosaur with big muscles, while Frog is wearing Greek clothing. Frog goes in for a kick, but Mireko just punches him away. Frog then grows huge, with the announcer making a comment that he's giving new phrase, "This ring isn't big enough for the both of us." Just when Frog has the match won, Mireko picks him up with extraordinary strength and hurls him to a small planet. Frog lands outside the ring with Mireko the winner. Next match, Goku vs Aqua. Goku prepares for his match when Aqua, a small fish who's always sad, comes in the ring. Goku runs up to him and kicks hard, sending Aqua flying. Isuke turns Aqua to use his special ability. Aqua then changes the ring to water for his advantage. Aqua starts beating up Goku when Goku uses a solar flare, which blinds Aqua. Goku jumps out of the water and prepares a Kamehameha and blasts Aqua, who didn't see it coming. The ring returns to normal with everybody including Piccon impressed. Aqua lands out of the ring and Goku wins the match. Isuke yells at Aqua saying that he's ruined her reputation and he will run 1000 laps around Grand K's place. Goku comes up and says that he is impressed with Aqua's abilities and that they could rematch. Aqua looks happy for the first time until Isuke yells at him again. Final match, Alabu vs Piccon. Before the match, the announcer talks about how both of them are qualified to win the tournament, with the Grand K caring for both and telling them to give them a good fight. This is a good match between two even contenders. Alabu sends a homing ki blast which Piccon wards off. There is a lot of punching and kicking that are so strong the moons around them explode. Alabu gets a hit and kicks Piccon down to the ring. Goku comments that they are true martial artists. The crowd and the case are amazed by their power. Suddenly, one of the fighters lands out of the ring. It is Alabu. He flies to the ring, admits defeat, and shakes Piccon's hand. Now, we are all set for the semi-finals. Final round is the 4th episode of the Otherworld Saga and the 198th overall episode of the Uncut Dragon Ball Z series. The episode first aired on August 25, 1993. Its original American air date was September 13, 2001. Goku is fighting in the semi-finals of the Otherworld tournament against the dinosaur-looking fighter, Mireko. They charge at each other, but neither one can hit each other. Piccon thinks to himself that Goku lacks focus. Mireko finally hits Goku and sends him flying through some meteors, but Goku recovers and flies toward Mireko, who grabs a large meteor and prepares to throw it at Goku. Suddenly, Goku fires an energy beam that blows the meteor into pieces. Mireko hides himself, but Goku senses his energy and kicks him hard. Then, Goku grabs his tail and throws him out of the ring. Goku wins the match. Piccon observes Goku, looking forward to fighting him. King K insults West K because his student lost, but West K says he told Mireko to throw the fight because he did not think it was fair for both of the remaining fighters to be his students. King K gets mad, and the two argue about whether Goku or Piccon will win the fight. Then, West K makes a bet. If Goku beats Piccon, he will give King K his planet. King K says if Piccon wins, he will become West K's servant. Goku walks towards King K, but his stomach suddenly growls. Grand K laughs and shows Goku some food that was cooked for him. Piccon is about to fight his opponent. King K wants Goku to watch, but Goku says that he knows who will win. Meanwhile, East K is making her students run laps for losing their fights. Piccon defeats his opponent and waits to fight Goku into the final round. However, Goku is still eating. King K drags him towards the ring. East K leaves her students to see the finals. The fight begins. Goku hits Piccon a few times, but Piccon does not flinch. Goku tells him to block when he uses his real strength, but Piccon suddenly punches Goku. Goku recovers, and the two start firing a series of blasts at each other. Goku and Pikkon, both being trailed by the other's blast, charge each other and dodge at the last second, making the beams hit each other and explode. Both fighters land, and there is a struggle. Goku pushes Pikkon towards the edge, but Pikkon taunts Goku and pushes him back a little. Pikkon wonders why he can't push Goku back any farther. Pikkon tries to kick Goku, but Goku dodges it at the last second. Pikkon tells Goku that he is impressed, then removes his weighted clothing. Goku picks it up, and tells Pikkon about Piccolo, and how he wears weighted clothes for training too. Goku tosses the clothes aside, and powers up to Super Saiyan.